Charge! Alright, just kidding. One thing to mention about this particular piece is it's really easy to get in and out of the sheath. Thank you for joining us. Night Guy. Give me one moment, I'll be right with you. Alright, let's get this cloak off for the video. Don't mind the getup. I wanted to try to be as accurate as I could, even though what we're going to be doing our cut and thrust review video on is a Gladius, a Roman Gladius. I know I'm more like some weird Gothic Spartan, but you know, for the purposes of the video, we're not gonna really worry about it too much. I like the outfit. I think it was a cool little idea for this video. Let me know what you think of the outfit. But anyways, what's more important is the blade, the sword that we're using today. This is the cold steel Gladius Machete. Very nice piece. I mentioned that it goes very well in and out of the sheath there, which is a great little benefit to have. Don't mind the ice cream truck in the back. Great benefit to have. So, you know, if you were to take this hiking, you can clearly see that you can, you know, remove it and use it as you need. Though, good luck convincing a cop that this is a machete. This to me is definitely a short sword. This video is long overdue. You can tell mine is a little beat up. Definitely has plenty of scuffs, a little bit of rust there on the blade. That's definitely from me using it a lot. I've used it definitely against things that you really shouldn't be using swords on, but it's done just fine. It still retains a decent edge, you know, all along. I did a up close review video of this piece. I think what I'm about to do now, doing some, you know, cut and thrust tests just on bottles, is going to be a true good testament to how solid the construction is on this and just how well they perform, especially after use. I've had this for a few years. I didn't take the best care of it, so you know, the fact that it still retains such a good edge, and I'm telling you, I've cut wood. I may have accidentally hit pieces of metal. I know with another one I hit a piece of concrete by accident with a different sword machete that Cold Steel made, and it still does just fine. Anyways, I love the purchase on this. You know, this is a weapon that they would have normally used with the shield. I'm not going to hold the shield, but I'm going to try to do some one-handed cuts and thrusts, as well as some two-handed. What I mentioned when I picked this up in my review video when I first got this was this was kind of my introduction into broadswords. I thought it was a good idea, you know, because it's kind of very similar to a small, early period European broadsword. And, you know, I definitely think this was a good, you know, base to start at. This thing is really light. I want to say maybe 2 pounds, if that. I'm not sure. I need to get this thing weighed. But anyways, let's go ahead and start doing some cuts. Thanks for joining us. So first we're going to start with a nice, easy two-handed cut. Alright, pretty clean through. Let's see if I can deliver a good thrust. Oh yeah, definitely cut through and thrusted through very well. Let's try another one. Real quick, you could see the bottle definitely took a nice cut. Alright, I'm going to step it up to a thicker bottle. Let's see what this thing can do. Give me a nice one-handed cut this time. Like if I was from behind a shield, you know. Alright. And there you have it. Clean through on both cuts. Alrighty, now with the bottle of the same thickness, I'm going to go ahead and try a two-handed thrust to see what kind of penetration we can get on this bad boy. Let's go nice and close. Alright, and there you have it. 2 hands, nice and deep. Alright, so I'll say this thing is definitely doing what it should. Very pleased with the results. Like I said, I've had this for years and already put it through the ringer This is actually my first time really taking it against water bottles, but I've definitely cleared some shrubbage and foliage, plenty of plants and vines, even some twigs. I've even chopped into wood logs with this bad boy. I'm gonna get a log and show you some chops on that one. You know, the fact that it's still doing what it needs to do, I'm very impressed by that. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna try a taller bottle this time, see if I can get multiple cuts. Ooh. My alignment may have been a little off on that one. Let's see what we got. It's definitely leaking, definitely leaking. Let's see if we can get another cut out of that one. Let's try a two-handed cut this time. Alright, so on that one, maybe just having, you know, two hands gave me a little more precision or dexterity. I was definitely able to cut clean through right along here. There was my first cut. You can see I impacted. I don't think my edge alignment was good on that one. Second cut, clean through with this bad boy with both hands on it. Alright, so what can I say in retrospect about this piece? This is a very nice piece. No, honestly, for a short sword, this is very impressive. I really feel the stiffness of the blade is what really helps it to cleave through on some of those cuts. Can't complain, you know, for the price tag, for what you get for the money. I'm a big fan of cold steel. I'm a big fan on this channel of any inexpensive, you know, but functional options that you can really get, you know. Let me see if I can find a piece of wood and give it a good hack just for you guys. All right. Now, this kind of testing that I'm going to do next is definitely beyond what most people would recommend for really testing the edge, you know, and blade of your sword. You know, but I've done some research and I've seen that there may be been a way that they would test against similar logs to this. This is a log that I previously used before for some cut tests. I took the Black Bear cold steel machete. Let me get in the light there so you can see it. The Black Bear cold steel machete against this, and that's why it's all chopped in. Now I'm going to try this piece. But there were similar tests where they would take the blade and they would just, you know, kind of give it a good chop, just like I'm doing right now. And you can kind of see it's definitely handling the job just fine, starting to clear some mulch and chips out of there, so to speak. You see? There. No edge damage on that. Tests like that were normally pretty common. Let's see if I could give it some good thrusts. Oh, yep. Yep, going in, sinking in pretty well. No damage there to the edge. Tests like that were supposed to be realistic just to see how the blade handles. No rolling, no dents. Not to mention the handle is still nice and solid. I don't have anything loose in there. You know, so that was supposed to be a common way to actually test blades like this. Now, I'm going to do something uncommon. And I must say, truly, what I'm about to do next is really just one of the main reasons why I love doing these sort of tests. You don't often get to train this kind of stuff. I don't get to do enough sword training on my time off. And I don't know how much what I'm doing now constitutes a sword training. But it is nice to get some good swings in. You know, typically I'm doing mostly fitness training, and most of my experience in combat is actually from hand-to-hand martial arts. So being able to use, you know, weapon like this is a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and try with all my might a nice two-handed stroke, just to show you guys what this thing can handle. Whoop, looks like I lost my my dagger there. This is a sax knife, not really very common for a centurion to carry, or legionnaire, but it's one of my favorite pieces, and it was one of the few smaller daggers that I have that I could bring out. I need to sharpen this one up and do a good review on this one. Alright, so let's try that again.